Good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, the J.O.A.T. And today we are going to discuss about the nature of relationship between Canada and India, which is of late turned sour, bitter, and a bit strenuous. What have triggered it? Well, the last week in the House of the Commons, the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, said, and I quote, that there was a credible intelligence that the Indian agents were involved in the extrajudicial killing of its citizen, Hardeep Singh Nijjar, which otherwise was also a designated Khalistani terrorist. It's quite funny, frankly. It's quite ironical. Because the same Prime Minister back in 2016 said, and I quote, that credible evidence cannot be replaced by credible intelligence. And yet he did the same without having any substantial proof to back his claims. He, in the House of the Commons, stood up and alleged that India is a rogue nation. The compulsions are more political than legal, and they are very dangerous. Because the last time around, when the general elections took place in Canada, though Justin Trudeau's party won the majority of the seats, but still they were 10 seats short of forming a government. So, what he did? He took the support of the Khalistani terrorist Jagmeet Singh and his new Democratic Party to form the government. Well, he is ready to compromise anything to be in that position. In the garb of freedom of speech. He is not the first one. His father did the same way back in 70s and 80s. And look what it cost him. It cost him dearly. Because in 1982, he turned down the request of the then Indian government to hand over Pamar, the same Pamar, who was responsible for the bombing of Air Indian aircraft, which cost 300 lives. It claimed 300 lives, more than that. Majority of them were Canadian citizens, of course, of Indian origin, and 24 were Indians. 131 bodies were yet to be recovered. At that point in time, the Canadian intelligence said three words, which sadly determines the state of Canada right now: incompetence, error in judgment, and carelessness.